Hello students, this is chapter 8, class 9th. Chapter name is motion. So here you are going to learn about motion. What is motion? Motion is the change in the position of body or the change in the position of any object with time. It's called as motion. In everyday life, we see some objects at rest and other in motion. Examples of those objects which are in motion: birds fly, fish swim, blood flows through veins and arteries, and car moves. These are the examples. Again, atoms, molecules, planets, stars and galaxies are all in motion. So here in a short, motion means the object which is moving from one place to other place with time is called as motion. So once again, motion is the change in the position of a body with time. Now motion can be described in terms of the distance moved or the displacement. But here you have to note that the change in between distance moved and displacement. So what is the difference in between these two words, distance moved and displacement? The actual length of the path travelled by a body or actual length of the path travelled by an object, that is called as distance moved, means actual length of the path travelled by a body. Now displacement means what? So displacement is the length of the shortest path. Here in the distance moved, actual length of the path is given, but here in the displacement, length of the shortest path travelled by a body from its initial position to its final position. Initial position means its starting position and the final position means its ending position. So displacement is the length of the shortest path travelled by a body from its initial position to its final position. So this is the difference in between the distance moved and the displacement. So with a small example, here you can get this proper idea about it. Example is given: if a body starts moving in a straight line from origin O and moves through C and B, reaches A and then moves back and reaches C through B, then distance travelled 60 plus 35 is equal to 95 kilometer and displacement 25 kilometer. So here you can notice distance travelled is maximum 95 kilometer. It is the actual path, actual length of the path travelled by a body, and here the displacement, that is 25 kilometer. It is the length of the shortest path travelled by a body. We can take a small example of car. Here the car will start moving from O position to C, then it reaches to B and finally it reaches to A here. So car started from O position and it reaches to A, but again the car moves back from A to B and B to C and finally here car stops. So what is the actual path of the car travelled here? So here you can notice from O to A the distance is 60 kilometer, and when car moves back from A to C the distance is 35 kilometer. So the previous 60 kilometer plus 35 kilometer is equal to 95 kilometer. So this is the actual path traveled by a car, and this is the distance moved by a car, that is 95 km. But displacement, how much displacement is here? So we can calculate. Here it is given, the displacement is the length of the shortest path. Shortest means here we can see traveled by a body. So what is the shortest path? So this one from O to C is the shortest path. Now why is it so? Because when car moves from O to A and when it comes back to C, so this is the final position of the car, and this O is the initial position of the car. So distance between the initial position and the final position is 25 km. So this is the displacement of a car. So this is the difference, that is distance moved and displacement. So once again, distance moved means actual length of the path traveled by a body, and the displacement means the length of the shortest path traveled by a body from its initial position to its final position. Next is uniform motion and non-uniform motion. So what is uniform motion and what is non-uniform motion? So first, uniform motion means what? If a body travels equal distances in equal interval of time, is said to be in uniform motion. So here you have to notice that a body travels equal distance and equal interval of time, both are equal. And in non-uniform motion, if a body travels unequal distances in equal interval of time, it is said to be in non-uniform motion. Here the difference in between this is the body travels equal distance in equal interval of time in uniform motion, and in non-uniform motion body travels unequal, means not same, unequal distance, not same distance, in equal interval of time. It is said to be in uniform motion. The next point is speed. What is speed of a body? Speed of a body is the distance travelled by a body in unit time. That is called as speed. Speed is equal to distance upon time. If a body travels a distance in a time t, then its speed is v. V is equal to s upon t. The SI unit of speed is meter per second, and since the speed has the magnitude, it is a scalar quantity. Here uniform motion and non-uniform motion. One example I would like to give. Consider an object moving along a straight line. Let it travel 5 meter in the first second, 5 meter more in the next second, 5 meter in the third second, and 5 meter in the fourth second. In this case, the object covers 5 meter in each second, as the object covers equal distances, means 5 meter, 5 meter, 5 meter. In equal interval of time, means in 1 second, in per second it covers 5 meter distance. So it is said to be in uniform motion. The time interval in this motion should be small. In our day-to-day life, we come across motions where objects cover unequal distances in equal interval of time. For example, when a car is moving on a crowded street or a person is jogging in a park. These are some instances of non-uniform motions. If car is moving on a crowded street, so car cannot cover equal distance in equal interval of time. Yes, because of crowd, the car may cover small, large distances. So it means that distance is not equal when the car moves on a crowded street. So this is the good example of to understand the difference between the uniform motion and non-uniform motion. If any object is covering equal distance, as I gave the example, object moving along a straight line covers 5-meter distance in each second. In first second it covers 5 meter, in second it covers again 5 meter, and in third second again it covers 5 meter, again in fourth second it covers 5 meter distance. So that distance is equal as well as the time interval also equal. So that is uniform motion. Now here is the average speed. What is the average speed? Average speed is a ratio of the total distance travelled to the total time taken. Average speed is equal to total distance travelled upon total time taken. Average speed means the ratio of total distance travelled by any object and the total time taken. Now the car is moving on a road. So if we want to calculate the average speed of car, then how much total distance the car has travelled, that we have to calculate, and how much time the car has taken for it, so that total time will be there. So here average speed will be average speed of car will be the total distance travelled by a car upon total time taken by a car. So this is the average speed, where the speed means what? A body, speed of a body is the distance travelled by a body in unit time. So speed of any body is equal to distance travelled by that body, distance travelled by that object upon time. In how much time the body has covered the distance, and how much distance the body has covered. Then we can calculate the speed, and we know the speed SI unit of the speed is meter per second.